afternoon, world. It's Saturday, and I apologize for my appearance right now. I just got back from doing some yoga and showering. You might not really see me as a person who does yoga, and that's true. I was just with my mom. So I'm here now in San Leandro after first stopping by my cousin's house in Oakland, and yeah, I haven't had like tapioca for a long time. And one of my mom's friends works here, or I don't know, works here, owns this place, I'm not sure. But anyway, today I'd like to talk about an interesting kind of concept or term called Rosy Retrospection. Originally I had another topic planned for today, but it was clothing, but I'm not doing any shopping today, so I'll do it tomorrow. So what is rosy retrospection? Well, it's the kind of human tendency for us to look back on past memories and experiences in a positive light, in a positive note, even though, you know, the experience may not have been positive at that time. Good evening, everyone. I'm here at my cousin's house in San Leandro. I'm usually here every Saturday, well, in the summer at least, maybe not so much during the school year. But anyway, I want to give you an example of rosy retrospection. I'm going to use one of my favorite activities to do it. You see, one of my favorite activities is traveling. You know, I really like to go and explore new places. I don't like the boring old San Francisco, although, well, never mind. So anyway, the traveling is fun for me because of all those things that I mentioned, but there are also a lot of like little things that make up traveling that aren't so fun. For example, you know, waiting in line, or delayed flights, traffic, you know, or just like being in a tired, annoyed state. That doesn't make travel fun. But after everything is all over, we don't really remember that stuff. We just remember the fun we had. And that's kind of interesting. And let me give you another example. It has to do with VBS Vacation Bible School that I volunteered this week. I really liked it. I had a lot of fun because I obviously went to VBS when I was smaller, and I had a lot of fun there, so this just brought a lot of like good experiences back. But again, there are a lot of little things that were quite annoying and not so great, like I don't know. For one thing, working with little kids is really tiring, especially the arts and crafts thing. And, you know, sometimes not all the kids pay attention to you when you're trying to tell them something. Usually we attribute our experiences as either good or bad. And in rosy retrospection, obviously it's good. But, so now I'm going to try to answer the question of why we do that. Well, one obvious answer is just to simplify things. So, you know, experiences are characterized as either good or bad, as I said. But there might be another theory that that I really like, and I actually kind of came up with it. It has to do with, it relates to Freud's defense mechanism, that is repression, but in a conscious sense. So a conscious form of repression. You know, we don't really like these bad experiences in our memories, so we banish them. Now, Freud is kind of, you know, a controversial psychologist, scientist, but I think the one area where he really has a lot of things right is his defense mechanisms. And this is kind of cool that, you know, I kind of took another scientist's term and adapted it as my own. I'm really looking forward to the day that I can coin my very own psych term or any other term, you know, that'd be pretty cool. Well, it's getting late. I've eaten dinner and everything, but there's not too much activity going on here tonight. Usually we have more people. Usually we can like play a game or something. Not tonight, so I'm just like playing on the computer. And I really need to really get a move on summer reading. I mean, the second book, I finished the first one. But meats is just so hard to understand. Yeah, alright. So I want to close this vlog by posing an interesting question. See, I always wonder whether it's better to go through an experience and miss it and always, you know, want to go back to it, or just not experiencing it at all. I know the really quick instinctual answer would be, you know, we would prefer having experience but continue to miss it. But I don't know, sometimes there are certain things in life that we will never experience again. There are certain people that we will never see again. And, well, even if we do experience some of these things again, you know, they can be very different. The results can be very different. Something to think about. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.